Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning to you guys. I am Wan Sharafana binti Wan Muhammad Noor alias Wan Muhammad Noor, and my number matric is D2020109346. So today in my video, I want to show you guys how to make English breakfast. They have 3 menus that I can show with you guys. First menu is scrambled egg, second is omelette egg, and third is poached egg. Okay, so as we can see that the menu that I said before is about egg. So all this menu is use the egg as their main ingredients, but we also use another ingredients such as mushroom and then tomato and then fresh meat and so on. Okay, so now let me share with you guys some tips how to get fluffy and soft eggs. First, by using the fresh milk. Then second, make sure the fire is always slow. And another trick is when you want to do a poached egg, put a little bit of vinegar in the water. It is because we can shaping it into a finer egg and white texture. Before we start cooking, make sure we follow all the personal hygiene. The first one is make sure your nail is short. If your nail is long, make sure you cut the nails before you start the cooking. Second, make sure you don't have any art in your hand, okay, such as like this. No. The third one is make sure you don't wear any accessories in your hand, such as rings or bracelet. And then the last one is make sure yourself is clean. Why we need to follow all the personal hygiene? It is because we want to avoid the food poisoning and make sure our food is clean and safe to eat. Okay, so now let me introduce you guys what the ingredients and utensils that I use in this video. So let's go!
The first one we have butter, and then button mushrooms, fresh milk, bread, eggs, sausage, tomato cherries, black pepper, coriander leaf, vinegar, oil, and white pepper.
Okay, so before we start our cooking, we need to wear the apron first. It is for ourselves to eat. Now let's start.
Put a little butter and waiting for the oil to heat up. And then cut the bread and put the bread into the pan. Flip it to other side and wait until it turns golden brown. Put the oil in the pan and waiting for the oil to heat up, and then add the sausage and fry the sausage until it looks good and turn brown. By using the pan, add a little bit butter and then put the tomato cherry and button mushroom. After hot grill the tomato and mushroom, then add a little bit of seasoning. But make sure the tomato and mushroom are washed before we fry it. Okay, first break the eggs into a bowl. Add a little bit of salt and fresh milk and stir the eggs. Then heat the pan and melt the butter and add the eggs into the pan. Make sure you use a slow fire and then stir the eggs with the ladle until it cooks. The scrambled egg is done. Okay, for the omelette egg, break the eggs into a bowl and stir the eggs. Make sure add a little bit of salt and fresh milk. Heat the frying pan and melt the butter over low heat. Okay, put the eggs. And once the eggs are almost cooked and look fluffy and soft on the button surface, fold the eggs and serve on a plate. I'm used 2 ladles because my pan was so big. So this is omelette egg. It's done. Okay, the last menu is poached egg. Once the water shows small bubbles, add 30 ml of vinegar. Make 1 round. And then break the egg into the bowl. Be careful not to break the egg yolk. And then add the eggs. And leave it for 2 or 3 minutes until the egg whites cover the egg yolk. And then take the eggs and then put it in the bowl. So poached egg is done.